Finally, the finals of the 2020-2021 edition of the Champions League is here. And it's going to be an all-English final. Manchester City will be hosting Chelsea at Porto in Portugal. This is going to be an interesting game. Is it going to be a Manchester City's first time winning the Champions League? It's going to be the second time Chelsea are lifting the Champions League trophy. It's all coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be giving you the possible outcome, the possible lineup, every single thing you need to know about this particular Champions League final fixture. Stay tuned. We know we are all happy the Champions League finals is here after a whole lot of months of playing football home and away fixtures. We are left with only two competitive sides here. I must say, this season's Champions League have been really interesting. The best match I watched this season was between Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich, the first leg. That was my best Champions League game this season. So I want you to go down to the comment section and let me know your best Champions League match. And since you are there, I'll be doing something special, something we've not done in this channel before. I want you to go down there to the comment section and predict the possible outcome of the Champions League final. The winner will be featured in our next video. So please, if you are here, go down to the comment section. Let me know your prediction. Manchester City was in a group of Olympique Marseille, Porto, and Olympiacos. That was a really interesting group. They managed to be first in that group. It was a very competitive Manchester City was in. They were first, and they make it to the round of 16. And the round of 16, they met Borussia Mönchengladbach. They beat them. And back to the quarterfinals, they met Borussia Dortmund. A very interesting game, 2-1, 2-1, both home and away. The first leg ended in 2-1. The second leg as well ended in 2-1. They qualified and they met Paris Saint-Germain after they have eliminated the title holders Bayern Munich. So Manchester City were really good. They performed extraordinary and they eliminated Paris Saint-Germain. Now moving back to Chelsea. Now if you're new here, this is the Champions League diary. I give you all the tips, the prediction, each and every single thing you need to know about the Champions League. So if you're new here and you're a fan of the Champions League, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified any single time we release a new video. Now checking from Chelsea, they were also in a competitive group there. They were in a group with Sevilla, Krasnodar, and Rennes from France. They did really well. They qualified ahead of Sevilla and Co. They were first in the group. At the round of 16, they met Atletico Madrid. After that time, Frank Lampard was the manager, but he left the job for Thomas Tuchels, who left Paris Saint-Germain and took over as the Chelsea coach. He met Atletico Madrid when they were on their peak. Atletico Madrid after that time were on fire in the Spanish La Liga. They ran like 23 to 24 games unbeaten from last season, and they were a really competitive side. But then Thomas Tuchel's side were able to knock Atletico Madrid out of the Champions League. They make it past the round of 16 and they met Porto after Porto have convincingly eliminated Juventus. And surprisingly, they met no other than Real Madrid. With all their huge pedigree and 13 Champions League winnings, Chelsea were able to beat Real Madrid and make it to the final of the competition. Now, coming back to these two teams, is it going to be Manchester City or is it going to be Chelsea? Now, when you look at the EPL statistics right now, Chelsea are really ahead of Manchester City when it comes to head-to-head analysis. When Thomas Tuchel took over, he has been able to beat Guardiola on back-to-back occurrences. But the problem here is this is not the EPL, it's the Champions League, and a lot of things can happen. Now, a lot of people have been writing Chelsea off. They think Chelsea are nowhere capable of beating Manchester City. We can all remember back in 2012 when Chelsea were playing Bayern Munich. After that time, Bayern Munich were on top of their game, but Chelsea, they were nowhere near. But surprisingly, Drogba's side Chelsea left the Champions League trophy at Bayern Munich's own stadium at Munich. So this is an interesting story, and I don't think Chelsea are out of the game. Although according to statistics, when we compare head-to-head analysis of Ederson in goal pools for Manchester City and Mendy for Chelsea, these two goalkeepers have showed a lot of good pedigree. Manchester City have performed really well. We saw how Ederson gave that long pass to Foden, which led to Real Madrid's goal in the Champions League against PSG. So when it comes to footwork, Ederson is really great. But when you go on the other hand, is Mendy for Chelsea. We saw how he did really extraordinary well against Real Madrid. He did a lot of savings and made sure Chelsea have booked their ticket to the final. Mendy is also a good goalkeeper there. Now comparing Foden to Kai Havertz, you see a lot of statistics going on for these two sides. Kevin De Bruyne against N'Golo Kante. We can compare. We can't finish comparing. Not to talk about Pep Guardiola matching us to Thomas Tuchel. So this is going to be an interesting game. Now my prediction. Now, it's going to be difficult to predict the outcome of the Champions League right now, but I'm going to use statistics as in this season performance against all the teams they've played. In terms of that, I'm going to go for Manchester City to win the Champions League final. I know a lot of Chelsea fans are going to go against me right now, and I agree with them. This is a very competitive game, but I'm not going to predict based on anything, based on emotions or whatever. I'm going to go straight with statistics and history in the Champions League. When it comes to history, Chelsea have won the Champions League once. Manchester City have never won the Champions League before. But when I check the statistics, this season performance in the Champions League beating Paris Saint-Germain, that was a very good game. So I'm convincingly going to go for Manchester City to win the Champions League by 3-1. I'm going to go for Manchester City 3, Chelsea 1, and it can go sideways. You know how Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea are highly unpredictable. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next season. Stay tuned.